This video is going to explain our new SurgiMat. SurgiMat is a unique product that is for guided smile chrome, and what it is a surgical protocol for the doctor chairside live. Instead of having a booklet of information that you would have to thumb through during surgery, you merely look at the wall and it will give you just about everything you need to know about the surgery as far as componentry, bone reduction, etc. So some of the key features of this are that we go from left, beginning of the surgery, to the right, ending the surgery. So you would extract first, then you would find that there are the pins, the fixation pins are listed here, kind of easy to find, A, B, C, D, and then there'll be the guided kit. So very important information to get started on the case. And then there may be some other notes in here of things that were brought up during the online meeting that are key to the case. A new section is called the pin guide area, the pinning and fixation base area. So here we have cross sections in a lateral view and a sagittal view of the pinning sites, just like implants, but they're for the pins. And that will help determine if a pin is in a vital area or if it's perhaps going through a root, such as number 11. Number 11 has to be extracted first. So you would see that number 11 is going through a pin site. The next area is a panoramic view, key feature of any guided surgery system. So panoramic view, and then underneath is information about the osteotomy guide and the tooling. So this is a neodent case, and so it's a very simple process. So it has which tool that you're going to use, and it'll have cross sections of the implants, and it'll say what degree the prosthetic componentry is, and it'll have drill depth. In other systems, there'll be more information depending on the complexity of the guided kit. So moving left to right, there are some interesting, some neat new features here. And one of them is that we have identified long and short pin sites in a sagittal view for easy reference. This is a brand new view here. It's a bone reduction view. And the bone reduction view is key so that when you have laid a flap, when you've installed the fixation base, you can clearly tell how much bone reduction is going to be at hand. We also have the osteotomy view, which is traditional, abutment view, and then another new view is the trajectory of the temp cylinders, which is really key when you're at that point to make sure that the rotation and indexing of the implants is appropriate, just as planned. So you'll want to see that in the mouth, just like you see on the image. There is a QR code on the far right. Just hold up your cell phone to it, and it will open up a live feed to our laboratory so that if you have any questions during the surgery or issues, we can see in an actual FaceTime or a Google Duo meeting instantly, and we can help you. Suggest making a phone call first to tell us that you're going to do it, but it's a live opening. So that is the SurgiMat. That is a component that goes on the wall. And then we have another part of it, which is on the counter. And this part is to organize the components. So instead of having a box full of parts, we've laid out your componentry on a mat. These are implants, right? So 3, 6, 8. We have the implant size, so that way you can put the exact specific part on the image. Multi-unit abutments with their angles, and then 2 sets of temp cylinders. Always have 2 for chrome. And then again, the live view for an instant meeting. So this is SurgiMat. Again, unique to chrome. Our doctors love it. We get wonderful feedback from it. And this is a great way to guide you through your surgery.